Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I will be sharing 15 tips that will help you elevate a very simple outfit. So for today's video, I will be taking a couple pieces and I will use these tips to create a very put together look. These tips are something that you can use on your day-to-day basis to your work outfit or also to any occasion where you really want to look kind of relaxed but also a bit polished. Okay, so now without wasting any time, let's talk about the first tip, and that is tucking in. This is one of the most simplest, easiest, and also a tip where you do not even have to spend a single penny. Tucking your blouse will give you a very defined waistline and will also help you create a very flattering silhouette. You can do this with your denim, with your pants, and also with your skirt, and let me tell you, it looks absolutely amazing. Now, if you want to take your tucking game to a whole different level, then the next tip is for you, and it is using a belt. A belt can be used in so many different ways. You can use a loose-fitted blouse with a wide leg pant and use a belt to give some structure near the waistline, or you can use a blouse and a skirt and use the belt as a very defined and polished look. Now moving on to the next one, the next tip is rule of 3. The rule of 3 is one of the most simplest and easiest way to create a very balanced outfit. This rule involves using 3 different colors for your overall outfit. For example, using a pink shirt with gray pants and black accessories. But one thing you want to make sure is that all these 3 colors are complementing each other and they're not clashing. Now, I'm not going to say that you cannot use more than 3 colors, but using more than 3 solid colors can become a bit tricky. So I personally feel that using 3 color is a very safe game. So I like to stick to 3 colors or sometimes 2, but 3 is like a very safe number to use whenever you're dressing up. Now, as an example, I'm going to be using the colors that I mentioned before. So here I'm going to be taking my pink blouse and I'm going to be adding my wide leg gray pant. Now to accessorize, I'm going to be using my black belt and my black footwear. I feel that the overall outfit looks beautiful and the color does complement each other. Now if I want to add an outer layer, I will be using my black trench coat. I won't be using my beige as I feel that the color doesn't complement my blouse and my pants. So just make sure that you are using something that will complement your overall outfit and not something that would clash. Now in case if you have a very colorful piece, be it your bottoms or your blouse, what you can do is that you can use 2 colors from that color scheme and use it to create your overall outfit. This will give you a very cohesive look and you won't look out of place. Now the next tip is kind of very private and personal, but I'm just going to say it, and that is wearing a seamless undergarment. A seamless undergarment is very important, especially now that we are heading into summer, as it helps you create a very smooth silhouette and it will also help you eliminate those unsightly bumps and bulges. This is especially important when you are wearing a tight-fitted clothes, as it gives you a very streamlined look. Now in this tip, I would also like to add in one more tip, that is wearing a nude undergarment, as especially again that we are heading into summer, we won't be wearing a lot of layers. So wearing a nude undergarment, especially whenever you're wearing a light colored clothes, will be helpful, as you do not want anyone to know what color of undergarments that you're wearing or what is the shape of your undergarment. So just be mindful of that as well. Now moving on to the next tip, it is using a headband to lift up your sleeves. Now this tip is especially for petite ladies or ladies who have shorter hands. You might have experienced that most of the full sleeve clothes are kind of very long on you and also kind of loose around your wrist, so it doesn't sit properly where you want it to sit. So what I like to do is that whenever I want a full sleeve look with an overly full sleeve shirt, I'll just use a headband and secure it to the length that I want, and I'll just pull the fabric from the top and it gives you a very balloon sleeve kind of an effect. And sometimes I also like to create a half sleeve look as well. So what I'll do is that I'll just pull the headband even more further and just pull up the fabric as well to the length that I want, and it gives you a very half length beautiful sleeve look as well. And yes, one more thing that I would like to mention is that whenever you are using a headband for this kind of hack, do not use that elastic tight small headband, as it may interfere with your blood circulation. So what I like to do is that I like to use a headband, something like this, where it's kind of tight enough to secure the sleeves or to secure the fabric, but it's not tight where it will interfere with your blood circulation. Now let's move on to the next step, and that is wearing a flowy oversized blouse. Now this has to be one of my favorite tips, as this is something that I wear on a day-to-day basis, and I cannot tell you how many beautiful oversized blouses that I have. I personally like to wear oversized silk blouse as it gives a very romantic flowy look, but if you are on a budget, then you can always swap in for a satin blouse, but be mindful that whenever you are choosing a satin blouse, it doesn't make you look cheap. Sometimes, or some satin fabrics can do that, so you just have to be mindful, but there are many in the market in an affordable range that will give you that similar luxurious effect as well. Now the next tip is kind of a very important tip, especially for me, and it is having a good hair day. Your hair is one of the most important accessory in your overall outfit, and it can make or break your outfit. So making sure that you're taking proper care of your hair, such as, washing them in a timely manner, making sure it's clean and tidy, and also, making sure it's not oily. And if you want, you can also use a dry shampoo in between your washes. So it's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. And if you feel that you need to blow dry your hair or straighten them or whatever it is, you can always do that. It is going to change your overall outfit. Now the next step is adding in a layer to your overall outfit, such as a blazer or a jacket. I personally love this tip so much, as it can instantly elevate your overall very basic and simple outfit. Adding in a layer to your overall outfit is so important when obviously considering the weather that you are in. Right now it's spring, so I wouldn't go for any coats or something, but a blazer or a simple jacket or even a trench coat is going to make an overall difference, and it also adds a touch of sophistication. So here you can see I'm wearing my black blouse with my black crop pant and black pump, and now I will be adding my black and white jacket, and you can see how it has changed the overall outfit. I absolutely love this. It's so simple yet so beautiful, and it makes your overall outfit so put together and everything. Now moving on to the next tip, that is steaming your clothes. This tip is so important. I mean, wrinkled clothes does give out an impression that you do not care about your appearance. Now there is an exception with linen garment, because linen does have it in their nature to wrinkle as soon as you steam or iron them. But for other clothes, make sure that you are steaming them or ironing them depending on the material before you leave the house. I mean, it won't matter if you're carrying an expensive bag or designer footwear, or wearing some expensive perfume or makeup. If you are wearing a wrinkled clothes, it is going to downgrade your look instantly. So make sure that you are steaming or ironing your clothes before you leave the house. Now let's talk about the next tip, that is using a lint roller, especially with your black garments. Now if you're someone like me who loves to wear black throughout the year, or even other kind of black clothes, then you want to have a lint roller so that you can get rid of those lint. I mean, lints are something that you cannot avoid. They are going to be on your dark clothes all the time. So having a lint roller and just rolling them quickly is going to help eliminate as much lint as possible. And also I like to carry them around with me, so having a mini one in your bag or in your car, anywhere that you will you can access them whenever you're outside, is going to help you a lot. And this is also applicable for white clothes. I mean, sometimes you might have noticed that your white clothes are looking dull, so make sure that you are just using a lint roller, and you will notice that there's so much lint on it, and it will instantly brighten up your white clothes as well. Now moving on to the next step, that is adding in some jewelry. Jewelry is a great way to add in that sparkle and shine to your outfit, and it will instantly elevate your overall outfit. Jewelries can range from studs to rings and anklets and everything. You can use them all together, such as wearing a beautiful stud, a necklace, bracelet, rings or watches, or you can use them one at a time. Adding a jewelry is one of the most simplest but an instant way to elevate and kind of make you look very expensive as well. Now let's talk about the next tip, that is adding in a handbag to your look. A handbag can definitely change your overall outfit game. I love to use a handbag, especially when if it's practical, but I love wearing a handbag almost on a daily basis. Now, if you are someone who has a designer handbag, then yes, go with whatever you have. It's going to look beautiful. But if you are like me and you want to go with something affordable, then I would say try to go with a minimal logo, or if possible, go with no logo at all, as it will create a level of curiosity and a touch of elegance as well, and it's definitely going to elevate your overall look. Doesn't matter if it's a designer or a simple affordable handbag. Now let's move on to the next tip, and that is wearing a little bit of heel. Now, if you're someone who's petite like me and would love to add in some extra height to your overall outfit, then wearing a heel footwear is going to make a huge difference. Now here, I'm not going to say that you need to wear a very high heel, but adding in a little bit of heel is going to make a huge difference. You can either add a kitten heel, or a heel that is kind of like 2.5 or 3 inches, or whatever you're comfortable in, so that even if you have to walk a few distance, you wouldn't have any problem. Adding in a little bit of heel is going to make you feel so beautiful, taller, leaner, and confident. I personally like to wear heel with my cropped pant and my pleated skirt, as it instantly transforms my overall outfit. If you are someone who doesn't like to wear heel, or you are not at all comfortable with any sort of heel height, then you can wear a flat that is nude in color. And if you are someone like me who has wide feet, then you can wear a pointed, simple flat that will kind of give you an illusion of taller leg or longer legs, and obviously it is going to be comfortable. Now, sticking to the footwear category, the next tip is wearing a clean shoe. Now, it doesn't matter how much your footwear costs, even if it's like $1,000, $2,000, or even if it costs like $50, if your shoes are not clean, it is going to downgrade your look instantly. So make sure that you are cleaning your footwear in timely manner, so that it is in good condition and it won't downgrade your look. So you just want to make sure that you're wearing clean shoes. So even if you're wearing an expensive shoe, you're getting your money's worth. And even if it's affordable, it's good to clean your shoe. Now let's move on to the last tip, which is one of the most important tips, that is a smile and confidence. These two are one of the most important accessories that we can have. If you're happy from within and if you are confident, then you know how to carry yourself. And no, I'm not talking about those fake smiles, and I'm not even saying that you need to be happy every single day. We all have those rough times where we are not having a good day, and that's absolutely fine. But taking care of yourself, making sure that we are happy as much as possible, and we are building up that confidence that we need, is going to take us really long way. So yes, this is it. These were the 15 tips that will help you elevate your look and will also make you look more polished. If you did enjoy this video, then do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below which was your favorite tip, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.